Good morning, everyone. Chat box up here. Be sure and use the chat box if you need to communicate. I am going to pull up my command. Pull this up and share. All right, getting it rocking and rolling here.
Martin, how are you? All
right. Hey, Matt. Hey, Elizabeth. Staten Group. Good to see everybody. Galaxy Tab 2, whoever that is, welcome aboard. We're going to get rolling here at 9 o'clock. Everybody hear me? There's the chat. Can't find my chat tab here. I'll unshare this for a second and load up my chat here and we get started. There it is, chat. All right, so good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 9 a.m. Take Command of Your Business Zoom. I appreciate everybody logging in. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes. You know the old adage in real estate, the 9 o'clock meeting starts at 9:02. I hope everybody got a chance to see the Josh team at Inman talking about the new consumer app. It's very exciting. People are going to be able to end-to-end process the transaction right from their phone. Should roll out at Family Reunion. I cannot wait to see it. It's very exciting. So everybody go ahead and we're going to log in and get started. So pull up your command if you want to follow along and run your own ad. Obviously, we start when we get up every morning, we get to the office or we sit down in our home office with our cup of coffee, we open up our command, takes us to our home page, shows us what's going on with the product updates, the smart plans, total touches, things like that are updated now. You can see I've got my task manager here telling me that my client, Joe Mama, I need to call him as part of his home anniversary smart plan. I already took care of that, so I'm gonna complete that task. And later today, I'm gonna send Mr. Mama a text for the open house follow-up smart plan. Here's a suggested script. So if you don't have your clients on smart plans yet, get them on smart plans. Kelly and Command will help you communicate with them. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into running an ad campaign through Facebook. Now, you've probably seen a lot of the feedback if you're part of the Command Conversion, if you're part of the Marty Miller 668 Challenge. People are running these Facebook ads, these Facebook campaigns. They're getting leads for less than $1 a click. Guys, I sat down with an agent yesterday, a market share agent from here in the area, who's paying $1,500 a month to Zillow. And yeah, she's gotten a couple leads. So right now, she's paying $15, $20 just for a lead. You know, we can get these in campaigns for under $1 what they're seeing. So it's a great opportunity. So you start out, you go over here on your left, don't forget, you click the KW and it'll show you what they're actually called. So if you're wondering where campaigns are, it's here, it's the little bullhorn. All right, so we're gonna click on that. We're gonna take it over. And this is where your campaigns are gone. Now you can do paid ads, email campaigns, direct mail campaigns. So if you're somebody that likes to send out postcards, things like that, you can do it right through here. You can mail them out. It's very efficient. I think the Matt Ford team has been using it with a lot of success as far as time and money to get it out. So if you're spending all day building a mailing campaign, maybe you need to learn how to do it through your direct mail, okay? So today we are going to create a new campaign. So you click over here in the right, click create new campaign. And we're going to do a paid social ad. Okay. So we're going to click that. And what do we want to do? All right. Well, yesterday when I was at the Jeff City sales meeting, which was great. Thank you to all the Jeff City agents that showed up. We drew business cards, and the Staten Group actually got their card in, and we're going to advertise one of their listings. So we're going to call this the Staten Group. All right, now you can name it whatever you want to. Oh, not the Stay On Group, the Staten Group. I'm going to put a T in there. All right, and what's our goal? All right, well, you can have different goals. You can do brand awareness. You can attract listings. So, hey, you got no listings? Run a campaign. Let's get some. Trying to attract talent for your team. Event awareness. You got all these different options, right? Well, we're going to advertise a listing. All right, where will our campaign run? Well, we're going to run it on Facebook today. Okay, so you select advertise listing, check Facebook, and go to set up your campaign. All right. Now it's going to prop up here. Who do I want it done? Well, I don't have any listings because I'm not an agent here. So I'm going to search all listings, right? And I am going to search. Let me pull it up here. Robin texted me the address, and I forgot to have that pulled up. I am searching for 57707 Howard Creek Road. So 57707 Howard Creek. And I'm going to search. And boom, there it is. There's their listing, right? All the listings are coming in now. You've heard we're having feed problems. They're getting those straightened out. There's all the listings. So I'm going to select this one. It's going to pop up and show me. All right, here we go. Here is the page. What's my name and goal? My Staten Group. My goal is to advertise my listing, right? So you can change that if you need to. You can change the listing. All right, add text. We need to configure our ad text is the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to go configure here. We need a headline, all right? So when you're writing your headlines, you want something that's grabbing. You want something that's attention-getting. You don't want to just say house for sale, right? So sometimes what I'll do is I'll look at the description, a private slice of heaven with all the modern comforts and amenities. This house, home, features 3 beds, 2 baths, and 45 acres of peace and quiet. Geothermal system to keep you comfortable all year round. Open concept living area, 9-foot ceilings, right? So what we're looking for is a headline that'll grab attention with our ads. So maybe we're going to put peace and quiet could be yours. All right. Oh, I need to change that. I capitalize the E. Sorry about that. All right, so peace and quiet could be yours. Description. All right. This beautifully done barndominium. We're going to use barndominium, right? So barndominium. And it obviously says you're not spelling that right, but we are because that's how you spell barndominium, right? This beautifully done barndominium sits on 45 peaceful acres, perfect for someone looking to move to the country and unwind. All right, now obviously I'm not the world's greatest ad writer, so you can be more creative. You can spruce it up. It'll give you up to 250 characters there. All right. So we're going to save our ad text. Okay. Don't let me leave you behind. Be sure and be jumping into the chat if you have any questions. All right. So now we've got our name and goal. We've got our listing selected, our ad text, peace and quiet could be yours. Be sure you double check the spelling. When I did this one for Susie Ellis, I spelled something wrong and didn't catch it. And so I had to endure 2 weeks of an ad out there and watch my misspelling. All right, so now we're going to configure our channel options, okay? So our Facebook ad, where do we want to run it? Well, I'm running it from my account, right? Select the page, Martin Richardson, KW Lake of the Ozarks, because it's my page. Now, obviously, don't worry. If any of the leads come in, I will forward them over to Mike and Robin. You'll be running this from your page, so it will be, Rob. Oh, there's a question. Let's see what the question was here. Do we need to complete the main copy with all the description from the MLS? No, it will pull over when they click the link. It's just what it feeds in there because of the character limit. So it should pull everything over. If you want to go ahead and cut and paste the main copy in there, so what she's talking about is this right here, right? It goes up to 250 characters here. So this is one spot where the main copy will appear in all placements, but when they click the link, it will actually open the full listing description form, okay? So you may want to go in here and edit this a little bit because it only gives 250. This is the main copy, so what it's doing right now is it's just pulling the first set of characters from the listing information. So you can definitely adjust that if you want to, but when they click the link, like I said, it should open the full listing for them. So they'll get a chance to read the main copy. But excellent question, you know. And once again, understand, in absence of perfection, we want to take production. If you run one of these and you don't like the way it looked, well, it's only a few days. You can change it on your next one. You can come back and edit that campaign. So there's options that go along with it. That's a great question. All right, so do I want to use the Facebook lead generation form or use a site or landing page? Well, I'm going to help them out, and I'm going to put a use a site or landing page because I want to drive traffic. Since I'm doing this for the Staten Group, I want to drive traffic to the Staten Group's website to help them capture their leads, right? So we're going to put the URL in for statengroup.kw.com. Is that right, Robin? Are you watching that? Yes, okay, perfect. All right, ad targeting. Your audience is set automatically. You can also customize the audience and set your own values. So this is where it gets interesting. So with a property like this, obviously we're gonna wanna advertise out a little, you know, a little farther because it's out in the country and you wanna go to maybe an urban environment. Here at the lake, we have a lot of out-of-town buyers that come from St. Louis, Kansas City, you know, so different areas. So we might want to customize it and say, well, we want to go to St. Louis. So for purposes of that today, we're going to customize a little bit. All right. Target my database. No, I don't want to go into my database because my database is still mainly a bunch of Texans, and I don't want my people calling me. I want to drive traffic to Robin and Mike with this ad. So I'm going to search for a location here in the U.S. and let's say Jefferson City. Searching, there's Jefferson City, Missouri. All right, and let's go out a little bit. Let's go all around and April. Oh yes, we want to drive traffic to April. Yes, absolutely. It's April's listing. She's a part of the Staten Group, so good job, April. We definitely, that's a good point. We want to drive traffic to her as well. All right, so now you guys have heard probably if you've messed with some Facebook ads. So when we started being able to run ads on Facebook, we could target people in a certain age group and a certain income group, and then they came back and said, well, we don't like that because you guys, maybe you're being discriminatory here. And so now what you can do is target people by interest. So Facebook's algorithms takes in, you know, I clicked on an ad for homes for sale, so it notes that, and you can target people that have added or had their interest noted in the Facebook algorithm. So we're going to add some interest here, okay? So we click add interest. It'll give us an option, all right? All of these different options, okay? So there's tons of them. So we can search an interest, or let's start looking through them. Let's go down and let's find, oh, what's a good one for something like this? Someone suggested we had Zillow as a target. That's right, so you can do that. So you can type in Zillow, and it should pop up Zillow, right? People who have expressed an interest or like pages related to Zillow. Why is that important? Well, if they're liking pages related to Zillow, they're either a realtor or they're looking for real estate. Those are the people you want to get your listing in front of, that you want to get that traffic out there to, right? So that's a great one. We're going to go with this one, people who have expressed an interest in or like pages related to Premier Agent Zillow or Trulia. So we're going to go ahead and select them both, right? That gives us a good audience selection. Now, also maybe realtor.com. People that have liked realtor.com, that's a big audience, right? How about farming? People maybe want to get out and do some farming, you know? How about farms? We're not seeing anything there, so let's go back and get to the other interest. So far we've got 3 selected, all right? How about country living? Do we have a country living one? There's tons of options down through here, and as you grow and you start getting a master of running these ads, you'll master, oh, I ran this one and had some success. Duplex, dwelling, e-commerce, electrical vehicle. Lots of options here. So give me a second as we move through. Agriculture. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Was there an agriculture? That's a good call, whoever said that. Agriculture, like that. Good job. State and group. Way to be paying attention. Now you're catching on. All right. What else do we have here? How about FHA? That I don't know if this would go FHA, so maybe don't. Go Patty. Acreage hunting. Ooh, I like that one. How about someone who was looking into first-time home buyer grants? Maybe they're a first-time buyer, right? Anything that's real estate related, right? Not for sale by owner. Boo, we don't want for sale by owners. Although, technically speaking, a for sale by owner, people have expressed an interest or like pages for sale by owner. Maybe they were looking at homes for sale, right? So we'll go ahead and throw that one in there. Hunting. Hunting should be here. Ooh, hunting is not on here, but the house hunting is. All right, so house hunting. All right. What else we got here? We want to try to cast as wide a net as we possibly can, right? So job hunting, no. Kitchen, land and houses, right? Land, maybe they're looking for land. They want to move out to the country and get them some land, live off the land. All right. Log cabin, it's not that. Luxury real estate, so if you were doing a luxury home, you might go with that. Manufactured housing, so we talked yesterday at Jeff City. Do you have people that are in the manufactured housing look, that are dealing with manufactured housing? Maybe if that's a big audience for you and your business, maybe you select that. Try to find us one more here, and then we'll move on. Let's get a good one. Mortgage loans, if they're interested in mortgage loans, maybe they're looking for houses. Multiple listing service, people who express an interest or like pages multiple listing services. Hey, mortgage calculator, I like that one. They were looking up a mortgage, they're seeing what they can buy. All right, so as you can see, there's tons of options here to target a wide audience. So they've removed the, oh, you can target by income, but they're still giving us a chance to target people that are they're interested in what we're trying to do. So I'm not having to just send it out to everyone in a 20-mile radius, no matter what they're into or not. It's giving us a chance to still dive in. Oh, real estate? How about real estate? Yeah, absolutely. So lots and lots of options, okay? And we're going to go ahead and call that. That's a pretty big audience right there. We've got millions. So we're going to save our selection. All right. So we're going to save the Facebook ad. Duration and budget, 10 days, $3 a day per channel. I'm a cheapskate, for example purposes. I'm going to dial it down to $2 a day per channel. Okay, so they recommend a 10-day campaign at a budget of $1 per channel per day, right? So 10 days, $2 per day per channel should do us a good job, but they're giving you a recommendation on what to spend. So we're going to save our duration and budget, okay? And you can change the or to and, but use or if you want a wider net at the top. That's right. That's absolutely right. You could change that. So what she's talking about, let's go back and take a quick look at that. So up here, when we were doing our targeting, we could change it to or we could have it and. So we can include and, or, and that way it's, if they're looking for more things, you're just widening your reach. So don't worry about it. No, the $20 is on me. Just promise me that you guys are going to dive in the future and run some of your own ads, drive that company dollar, grow your business, help you produce more. That's all the thanks I need. The $20 is on me because it's a worthwhile investment in my agents to grow their business. So we're going to save it again here. We have our duration and budget, and there you go. That's it. We have now created a Facebook ad. All right. Now, you want to get ahead.
Hey, Martin,
Know
can
that
you
this
hear me?
listing is coming and you want to be ready to hit go. We could save it as a draft. We don't have to publish it immediately. You can save it as a draft and say, okay, the minute I'm ready to hit go on this thing, it's going to rock and roll. This is what it's going to look like out there. It's going to look like Martin Richardson, KW Lake of the Ozarks is sponsoring an ad. Obviously, if you're running it, it's going to look like Patty McDonald is sponsoring an ad, or April Reed is sponsoring an ad. It's going to have the website down here at the bottom to drive traffic for them if they want to learn more. It's going to be a beautiful ad. Now, one of the frustrations I had is once it's out there, it's not going to you. It's out there being advertised. So you got to dig around a little bit to find it, but you can find it, okay? So look over this, triple check your spelling, make sure you didn't spell peace, P-E-I-C-E, or quiet, Q-U-I-T-E, or anything like that. No, we didn't. Sits on 45 peaceful acres, perfect for someone looking to move to the country and unwind. We like it. All right. You can also preview what it'll look like on their phone. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but these days everybody does everything on their phone, right? So you want to see what your mobile ad will look like. This is what it'll look like on the phone, okay? So it's going to do both. It's going to be on their web feed and their mobile feed. And we're going to click sits, not sit. Ah, hey, look at that. That's why you triple check the spelling. Good job. Good job. Man, I am terrible at spelling this stuff. Sits, it does sit. A beautiful done barndominium sits on 45 peaceful acres. Good point. All right. Any other catches before I run this and screw it up more? No? All right. Good job. Okay. Questions about this? Anything you guys want to click back through? This is it, guys. It's been 18 minutes and we're ready to run an ad out to thousands of people in a broad area, cast a wide net. So it's very important to understand the convenience of this. And this is another way that the command is working. Right now, command is working. It is there to help you grow your business. Is it not? Is it perfect? No, it never will be. It's always going to be growing. Where would the leads go if you use the, hold on, let me draw this over so I can read it off. If you use Facebook instead of the website. So if you, all right, so where would the leads go if you use Facebook instead of the website? If you use Facebook's lead capture page, it should feed back into your business page communications, just like now if somebody contacts you. That's actually a great question. I have only run it driving to websites. Oh, I can answer that. It's tricky. Matt, please dive in. Let me unmute you. Are you somewhere where you can speak the answer? Well, I can't unmute you. Why won't it unmute Matt? Oh, there you go.
Okay, can you hear me?
Matt, can you tell everybody that answer?
Yeah, can you hear me, Martin?
I can, yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so it's a little tricky when it comes to your Facebook leads coming into your account. The only notification that you get that you have a new lead is through your Kelly app. There is no other form of notification that I have found. And you can do a filter, go to your contacts, run a filter, and it's Facebook lead ads is what it's titled under. So once you click that, you can see all of your Facebook leads. The way we do it, our system is we've created a tag, a customized tag that we put as Facebook lead. That way, when we're going through contacts, we can always sort or filter by that tag. But as far as your leads coming in, the only place that we have found that it's located is through your Kelly app. It'll say lead notification, and then you can click on it, and it will take you to your mobile KW command. Other than that, that's the only notification you get.
And so, Matt, if I can ask a question on that, if we had, because it gave us the option to use the Facebook lead form or drive it to the website. If we selected Facebook lead form, where would those leads go?
Okay, click that there and show me what you're talking about.
Right here. So if we use the Facebook lead form versus that.
Yes. Okay, correct. So we use the Facebook lead generation form, and then the destination. And then the destination URL, what we do is we go to our website, our KW site, we go in and search that property and use that URL right there where you've put statongroup.kw.com. So it'll be statongroup.kw.com / the information, the rest of the information for that specific property.
So that it drives straight to the listing
Drive straight
itself
to it.
on the website
Once
and
they
not
click
to
on it.
the website.
Yep.
Okay,
Once they
I
click
love
on it,
that.
it takes them to our website
I love
and
that.
to that specific property.
Excellent, excellent. So see, guys, there's another example. They're using this. They are out there using it. Matt, would you say you've had some leads be driven and some traffic be driven from these ads?
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of leads from these ads. We've only been doing it for 2 weeks now, and we've had 52 leads.
Wow. I don't know. Let me just reiterate that. 2 weeks, 52 leads. So for anybody that wants to grow their business and have a killer 2020, you got 2 weeks to run down and get 52 leads. I mean, that's a tremendous return. Thank you for sharing that, Matt. I really appreciate it.
You know how much we've spent, Martin?
How much?
Take a wild guess.
I'm going to go, let's see, 2 weeks. I'm going to go with $100.
Very close. We spent $120 for 52 leads.
$120 divided by 52 leads. All right. That means Matt is spending just about $2 a lead. Does that sound about right, Matt?
That's right. You know how much I was spending per lead with Realtor.com and Zillow?
How much?
$189.
108. So you took your cost of getting a lead acquisition from $189 to $2.
Yeah, and that's been, honestly, Martin, that's been a major focal point with Anna and I and my coach is where can we find value and where can we spend marketing dollars that makes sense, and also that we can truly show what is our ROI on a lead generation source.
Wow, you know what? That's strong. And if you're looking to grow your business, you're looking to find where you can find value and trim expenses. That's a great example. He put $187 back in his pocket per lead captured, right? Back into his business. So Matt, definitely next time I see you, you're buying lunch since you're saving all this money. That's excellent. That's excellent.
Hey, now the conversions. Hey, the biggest thing for us that we've talked on our team is having a major conversation about conversion. And honestly, the second thing that we have not solidified yet, and is an ongoing conversation, is you have to have a system in place for these leads. And what's that look like? Because if you get one lead and you make one phone call, are you going to convert that one lead on that one phone call? Probably not. The money's in the follow-up, right?
Absolutely. So would you suggest that if somebody gets a lead, they set that contact on a smart plan so that they're touching them enough to actually use that system to capture the business?
Yeah, I do. And I'll be honest with you, one of the biggest things that we've been really focusing on right now is 8x8 campaigns, because that's going to be your true follow-up in that next stage. Is Gary Keller says, when you get a lead, you first put them on an 8x8, which is high touch for 8 weeks, right? Once a week for 8 weeks. And then what we've decided is that if those leads are not going to communicate to us or have any impact in our business after an 8x8 campaign, we're going to remove them.
Right. No, that's excellent. And what Matt's talking about with the 8x8s, those smart plans, once again, like he said, Kelly, it'll pop up. You have a virtual assistant on your phone and that'll say, hey, you need to call Matt Ford today, or you need to text Matt Ford. It's due for his 6 touch and his 8x8, right? If he's the lead that put in. So excellent point. Thank you so much for sharing that, Matt. I really appreciate it, man.
You bet.
So one other thing I want to look at real quick. So we're going to go ahead and go live. We're going to publish this ad. Let's drive some traffic here. So we're going to publish campaign. Yes, you can use that credit card. Y'all don't be stealing that number. All right. I don't want to see 20 pizzas delivered to the Jeff City office, Staten. All right. It's thinking. Facebook campaign created successfully. So one other thing, to Matt's point, yeah, you'll get your notification that a lead came in. You can go search through your filters. And we talked about that yesterday with Leslie. She had a good point about putting people in, and maybe you set your filters to new contact, recently added so that you can just pull up those people. I love that they're creating a custom tag for Facebook leads. The other thing is you can go over here, right? And it'll show you your paid campaign. So if you go to your campaign homepage in Command and say leads captured, you can click on that and it'll take you over to the contacts and show you any leads that were captured, right? So great way to go and track it. Be engaging with your Kelly. You can see, you know, Matt was talking about smart plans. Here's my command telling me, hey, this is the touch you got to do to follow up with this guy right now to capture that business. So you guys, I hope this was really instructive. Thank you again, Matt, for jumping on and sharing what you guys are doing. It's great to hear that people are having success. It reinforces that this is the way we're going. Be diving into your Kelly, be diving into your command. Get out there, lead generate. I mean, guys, something as simple as a daily 10-4, you know, those simple committed lead generation activities every day will give you the best year you've ever had in real estate, I promise. So y'all get out there, have a great day, have a great afternoon, take command of your business, and I will see you next week. Thanks, everybody.
No, we go to your website, please.
Yeah.